channel. So we've got the dividend announcement for Roundhill this week, and it was a bit of a surprise. So let's go right into it. We got it announced at like 6:30 this morning, so I'm already like 2 hours late to the game. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got for the Roundhill S&P 500 zero date to expiration covered call strategy ETF, ticker symbol XDTE. We've got 37 cents. And then for the Roundhill NASDAQ 100 zero date to expiration covered call strategy, ticker symbol QDTE, we've got 33 cents. So much higher than what we saw a week ago. Let's do this here. See if I can, hopefully you all can see this. So this is the dividend. So what we'll do is go ahead and put it into the spreadsheet like we keep doing every week and track it that way. All right, so let me go right into the spreadsheet over here. And let's see where it is. It's a Google sheet that we keep updating. Here we go. Got a lot of numbers in here. It's a quite busy sheet, to say the least. Okay, so let's do this before I zoom in. Let's, yeah, we're starting to run out of room here. Nope, that's not what we want to do. Let's do this. I'm gonna cut and then paste over here. And then for this, I can probably just delete. There we go. Now let me zoom in over here. Okay, so this is our 5th week of dividends for XDTE and QDTE. So let me do this over here. And we're going to come up at the end of this with an annual number. Annualized, if you were to be invested in these for the whole year, it would be the annual number for your total payout for a year. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so here's what we've got again for the first one. So for XDTE, 37.3920. So much higher than what we saw a week ago. And I believe we had 5 trading days. So if we make this monthly, we just drag our formulas down. So now we doubled our monthly rolling estimate from last week, annualized. And then, of course, we got to look at the share price, which that is right here. Let's see. So XDTE, let's see how we did. And then we'll look at the chart too. So we're at 50.40. So we keep dropping. We are definitely seeing NAV erosion. Oh, whoops, I overwrote this one. Should go here. 50.43. Put a dollar sign in front of it. And then, of course, with 100,000, this is what we would have in terms of shares if we were buying in. So we're able to get more shares. The dividend is higher, but we are seeing the NAV erode. We're down almost $3 in 5 weeks. And really, none of these fund managers have an answer for that. If you've noticed, I've had like 5 of them on. None of them really have an answer for NAV erosion. They just say, manage your shares. You know, that's what Jay's told us before. But the thing with that, I mean, you know, not everyone is sophisticated enough to do that. A lot of people just, you know, they want to invest and kind of like be able to put the money in and then not look at it every day. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that with a lot of these because you have consistent NAV erosion. Okay, no comments so far. All right, so for QDTE, the share price for QDTE is 42.73. Go ahead and put that in over here. So this is dropping pretty significantly as well. So the dividend was actually 0.333596 for this one. So 0.3335 96. So not all that higher than the last one before, but still higher. So we'll do this one, and then monthly, just drag and drop. That's what we have. So monthly we would have $1.44, annualized 1734 with 100,000 invested. We would have this many shares, and then this would be our weekly income with 100,000, and then our annual income. So annual we would be up to 40,000. So a new high point for here and for here actually at these price points. But here's the thing. See, this one's dropped almost $4 in share price. This one's dropped almost $3. So I should actually do another column over here. Let me see if I can. There we go. What is this? Oh, annual percentage. I truncated that column for some reason. Let me do this. I'm going to make this column share price change. Let's see, price change. Let's just do this one. Obviously, cell one is going to be blank, but we're going to have for the second week, we're going to have this minus this. And I don't want this in terms of percentage. I want this to be just a number. It should be this minus this. So that's not a percentage. There we go. Okay. So 82 cents here. Okay. So we lost 82 cents in week one. We lost 12 cents in week two. We lost $1.25 in week three. And we lost 48 cents in week four. So cumulative, that is $2.67. Delete these. And so we're going to do the same thing here. This minus this. It's going to give us a percentage, but we just want to convert that to dollars. So that's going to be, so we've lost 88 cents, 76 cents, 51 cents, and then a whole $1.47. So this one has lost $3.62. So that's going to be 362 divided by 46.35. So we need to track how much we're actually down in these. So these have paid out this many dividends, but we're down 7.81% here. And then for here, it's going to be 267 divided by 5310, 5% here. So here's what we got, 5% and 7.81%. So the dividends paid out. So see, here's the problem. So we've lost $2.67 in NAV erosion, but we've only gotten 93 cents in dividends with rounding up. Roundhill rounding up, makes us round it out. A little bit of a corny joke there. It's early. Okay, so this one has paid $1.39, but it's already lost $3.62. So you see, the takeaway here is that the dividends that it's paying out are less, way less, than what the fund is losing. So I want you all to really focus on that and take that away. That should be the takeaway from this video. Let's see, we've got one commenter, Theocratic Kingdom. I realize everything is down after last week, but QDTE's payout isn't sustainable at all. I agree. I agree. Thoughts on XDTE? I'm watching to see how it does. I just analyzed both of them in the spreadsheet. Oh yeah, you see, I answered it. Well, good. Glad I was able to answer it. So since a lot of you are visual learners, let's go look at a chart real quick. And then that should round out the video on Roundhill. XDTE. I know I keep making that joke. Punny humor. Okay, so 50/40 is where we are in this one. QDTE is here. And let's add, just for comparison's sake, let's add, we've already got S&P, we'll add NASDAQ as well. Okay, so since inception, these have been around for like a month. Let's see, that's year to date. So these started March 7th. They've actually been around closer to 2 months, actually. Wow, time flies. Okay, so XDTE down 3.41%, QDTE down 1.66, but what do you notice? The indexes are up 5.05 in the S&P, 2.27 in the QQQ. Let's look at total return because that's our benchmark. Everybody says, oh, look at total return. Well, total return still, as you see, underperforms the indexes. See that? Even with last week, even if you take out last week, you can look at the rolling average and you've literally got two buckets of funds. You can see the disparity, again, starting to widen. So you've got the indexes up here, and then you've got the underlying here, and you see a widening gap. So that is the chart for visual learners. And let's see, Jakeem is on. I think all these high yield funds, will all have this problem without some big push in an underlying. Agreed, 100%. And the only ones you really see up are like, the NVDYs and like, well, the Conies, while Coinbase was running up, of course. But that is the rub with these funds. Anyway, all right, so that is the update. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and join Discord, and we will see you all on the next one. Take care. Have a great day.